good morning. Welcome to Energy Rhythms. We have an extremely special guest today at our studio on my segment. And I've been trying to get both of them on my show for quite some time now, but finally they actually got some time out of their busy schedules. So I'm very grateful, and I will be getting to know both of them more intimately as to what they do. And like I said, both of them are phenomenal individuals, and they are actually known as the street writers, which is the dream team. And I mean by writing which is film writing. So, and that's WRIGHTERS, is street writers. So without further ado, let us introduce our special guests today, Jennifer Pownall and Fredee B. and Sons. Welcome to the show, Jennifer and Fredee.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
Jen, I wanted to ask you, and Fredee, I also wanted to ask you, how did you guys meet and how did you collaborate in what you're doing now?
Well, I've known Fredee since I was about 15 years old. Over the years, you know, we had our own families, lost touch, but a couple of years ago, 2 years ago to be exact, we reconnected in the strangest way through a TV show that we were both cast for. And we realized we were who we were when we bumped into each other on set, and we just reconnected and stayed friends again from there, and realized that both of us have the talent of acting and writing. We're both very similar. We're kind of discovered off the streets. We have no formal acting training, but we were both approached by people in the industry. They seen something in us, and I'm glad they did, because we realized we're pretty good at acting and writing. And a lot of people like to cast us together and have us write for their projects together. We actually found we make a phenomenal team, and we've been doing it ever since.
It's getting better and better.
So, Fredee, I want to ask you, when you reconnected with Jen and you met on set, like, how did you know that she was the right, I should say, colleague in terms of, like I said, the street writers as the dream team? How did you know that she was the right?
Came from the same area. We know what's going on between us. So I figured we could sit down, let's make something out of it. And that's what we did.
Okay, that's great.
Me and her, we just, you know, I tell this side of the story, she'll fill the gaps in. And if it don't go right, then we'll go over it again and we'll rephrase it. And it works out. It actually works out really good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Real good.
That's great. So, Jen, like I said, besides your film writing and you being an actress, I know you also do charity events.
Yes.
Also, and has to do with animals also and children who have brain tumors. Now, what is your journey? I know you have 3 irreparable brain tumors in you. What made you do this charity work?
When I was diagnosed with 3 brain tumors, I just realized there's a reason I was given these brain tumors. I didn't panic, I didn't get depressed. I just said, okay, God, this is my purpose. So I turned my diagnosis into purpose, and my purpose is to raise awareness and generate funds for brain tumor research, especially helping children. I believe, if not in my lifetime, even after I pass away, I hope that my work and all that I did to raise awareness and to generate funds is able to help the next generation to where maybe one day there can be a cure. If not a cure, new treatment options, because there's not many treatment options. And like Fredee said, being a brain tumor patient myself, financially it's horrible.
It's a burden.
It's brutal. I hurt badly financially. Even with medical insurance, there's a lot of things that aren't covered. So while I'm still here on this earth and I have this illness, I need to take it and turn it into my purpose, which I did, and just help those that are struggling.
Funding.
And that's what I'm doing.
Like I mentioned when we were in the reception area, you are really an inspiration. And like I said, for millions, especially for children. So like I said, this is wonderful charity work that you are doing, you being an advocate for yourself, you being the patient, yet you're campaigning and advocating this to other charitable causes too with this.
And this is where Fredee can tell about his own health. One of the main things that we like to do too, and especially being an actress and an actor and being writers, we have a bigger audience than lay people do per se. And anytime we get a chance to show other people that you don't let illness or disability stop you from living your dream, we're two prime examples of two people who have illnesses, who've been through a lot in their life, a lot of trauma, a lot of heartache.
It's passed away.
Yeah, but you know what? You move on and you don't let anyone put limitations on you. Only you can put limitations on yourself. And we are two examples of what you can do when you're faced with illness and disability. And we like to just share that message, and this is why we're here as well, to share that message. Himself, he's been through his own share of illness and heartache, and we're standing strong and we're succeeding.
Keep moving along.
Guys, we're going to be taking a quick commercial break, but we have lots more to talk about, so stay tuned.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales.
Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Welcome to Live Better Longer, the show for baby boomers who want to improve and even extend their retirement years. I'm your host, Bill Borden. On Live Better Longer, our viewers meet and learn from a wide variety of experts and thought leaders who share their knowledge on subjects ranging from portfolio management to nutrition management, from insurance, Social Security, and reverse mortgages, to annuities, Medicare, and Roth IRA conversions. Not just thought-provoking and actionable information, but why it's important to you. Tune in every Tuesday at 11 on RBN TV for reliable and unbiased information from experts in their field who are committed to helping you live better longer.
Is your business growing and now you need a new and bigger building? Has your organization outgrown their facility and now it's time to expand? Do your hobbies require the need for more space? If you're paying rent, but now you want the advantages of owning, the prospect of financing, construction, and on-time completion may seem out of your reach. General Steel Corporation has the answer. A pre-engineered steel building from the General will not only look great and satisfy almost any need, but you'll save time and money. Our team will help you create your building and deliver it to your location. We offer design services to help you present your concept to board members, bankers, or for fundraising. And the General can even help with financing. General Steel is a name you know, with quality backed by a 50-year structural warranty. Call today and find out how easy it is to have the building you want. You may even save up to $20,000 with rebates. If you need space, you need the General.
Welcome back to Energy Rhythms. Our special guest today is Jennifer Pownall and Fredee B. and Sons, which is known as the Street Writers. Now, before we talk more with Jen and Fredee, I wanted to show this letter, if you guys can see this. It is from the White House, from Barack Obama, and it's dated April 26, 2016. And let me read the letter. Dear Jennifer, thank you for writing. Many Americans' lives have been affected by a wide range of health conditions and diseases. And each day I am inspired by people like you who recognize their ability to bring about positive change in the face of adversity. Your resolve reflects the fortitude of the American spirit. Stories like yours motivate my administration as we continue to support medical research and strive to improve the lives of all those touched by illness. I trust you take pride in the work you are doing and wish you all the best. Sincerely, Barack Obama. As I said, this is the letter signed by former President Barack Obama. Now, I also have a proclamation, which is May 2017, for Brain Tumor Awareness Month, which is in the month of May. And this is from the City of Philadelphia Council. This is really impressive, Jennifer. And like I said, she's also been on the Q show describing her journey about her illness. And she was also on CBS 3 as well. With Stephanie Stahl, she had covered the story. So I want to ask both of you. Fredee, I want to ask you first. Who is your role model and why?
It would be my father.
And why is that?
I mean, we had some ups and downs with him. When he was 13, he went blind, and they didn't know what was going on with him. So they did tests on him, and then they found out he had multiple sclerosis. His vision came back, and after that, it was just all downhill. And then I catered to him 24/7. He was bedridden for 26 years. I took care of him, bed sores. I'm certified by the Red Cross as far as, anything that has to do with any kind of health, aid, helping out and all. So I kind of, I looked up to him. He loved cars. I got a passion for cars. And, I was always with him all the time. He passed away at 45 years old. So,
That's very young.
Yeah, so, I always looked up to him. I miss him to this day. It's been 30-some years now. He passed away. I think about him every day.
Jen, who is your role model and why?
I actually have a lot of role models. They're in the same category, though. I look up to all the parents of these children that have brain tumors.
It's hard.
I look up to them for their strength and their fortitude and how they persevere through fighting for their child's life. But I really look up to them when, unfortunately, most of their children pass away. And even after their children pass away, these parents who just lost their child through this brutal illness
They still come out.
still find time to keep going and keep fighting for others after their child passed away from it. And that's just an example of the most incredible strength I've ever seen. And I just look up to them so much. And if that's not inspiring for anyone to get up and move forward and do what they have to do in life, I don't know what is.
Yeah, losing a child through illness is very devastating. And I mean, like, I could kind of relate to it. I mean, I did lose my brother also. I mean, not through illness. But when parents lose a child, it's, like I said, it's very horrifying. And especially for illnesses like the brain tumors for children. Like I said, my heart also breaks for when children have those type of illnesses and they pass away such a young age.
Sad.
And they're such innocent children. It's like sometimes, like, I kind of question, like, why did God put them in this place anyway?
I meet a lot of them. I meet a lot of these kids personally. I get attached to them and then they pass away, which is the toughest part of this entire brain tumor journey. But you can't stop fighting for the ones that are still here. And these parents are amazingly strong, and they are definitely my role models.
So I'm actually kind of want to switch gears. Now I understand why you guys are known as the Dream Team. I'm getting now a very, I should say, real essence of both of you, of who you are as individuals. But I'm actually want to kind of shift gears a little bit here. Now, I'm actually, and I'm sure our viewers also want to know, and I'm also curious to know as to what projects that you guys are in and what are your future plans in your film writing?
Well, we're in so much, for some reason, and maybe it's because of our personalities and how dynamic we are together, we get casted a lot in film and TV. We're in Mafia Ties, which
Chase Street,
is, Mafia Ties is in Youngstown, Ohio. Another mafia soprano type TV show, and we were picked to be the Philadelphia connection. So we will be spending time in Ohio, and they will be coming out to Philadelphia because of me and Fredee.
Yes.
Chase Street, a
Camden.
crime drama.
It's based on Milton Milan back in the 90s, I believe, how he had all law enforcement in his pocket. And of course, there was drugs involved. And it took somebody, a rat, and they took everybody down. And that's why you have out in Camden now, you have Metro Police out there. You don't have Camden Police out there anymore because they were all dirty. And it's a pretty interesting show. It's really, it's based on something that actually happened.
Right.
It's interesting.
And a lot of people like to have us write for their projects because of our personal experiences.
Been there, lived it.
We lived a lot. We lived in kind of some rough neighborhoods in Philly, and we've seen some things that maybe we shouldn't have, especially as young children, but we can bring all our experiences into our writing, which makes it that much more interesting.
Some stuff you really can't, can't talk about.
Yeah, it's stuff that you really can't make up
it's
unless
real.
you lived it. It's real. And, I have so many projects coming up.
We're also going out to
theater.
Los Angeles. We'll be
Yeah.
going out to Los Angeles soon to see a very good friend of mine out there that's in the industry.
Which
He has
is a good
something going
thing.
on for us. Me and Jen will be going out there probably, Jen's going to get operated on next month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next month's going to get operated on. After all that, we were going to plan on going before, but we say it's best that Jen's health's more important right now.
Which
After
brings
that,
up a
we'll go.
good point. I'm glad you brought that up
Right.
because I do want to say when we come back from our trip in LA, and it's a great opportunity for Fredee and I, we're going to have the capability to be able to open up our own production company. We will have the capability financially
right.
to be able to do everything that we've been wanting to do. We'll be able to cast our own actors and actresses. We'll be able to handle every aspect of
The industry.
Because we'll be able to do it financially because we were blessed with a great opportunity based on our talents of writing and acting.
And a very good friend of mine out in Los Angeles.
Yes,
Very, very good friend
yes.
of mine out there.
A friend who Fredee connected me with who, wow, this guy has been like a mentor to me. He's actually helped me be able to write like a Hollywood writer. He's been like family to us.
His name's Christopher Gambino.
Yes.
Very, very good friend of mine.
Yes.
Very good friend.
So we have a lot in the works, and I feel like things are on hold. It is because of my upcoming surgery.
That's more important.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous surgery, and I have to have a brain tumor removed that I was told all along is inoperable.
Right.
But my choices are either have it done or
Sitting
the
down
inevitable.
and wait, yeah, but.
So I'm keeping positive, and after the surgery, when I heal up, we go out to LA, we come back, and we're a force to be reckoned with.
We'll be stronger than ever after that, after our operation.
Absolutely.
Guys, we have to take a quick commercial break, so stay tuned.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs design new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hi, I'm Sylvia, the wine entrepreneur, host of a brand new show called Cooked and Uncorked on RVN TV. Every week at noon on Wednesday, we're going to introduce a brand new wine or spirit with a different chef and their cuisine. It's going to be an exciting way to learn how to pair your food, to sip wine from around the world, and to have a good time. Be there or you might miss your next great wine or your next great meal.
Got a quarter?
Welcome back to Energy Rhythms. This is your host, Arti Gupta. Our special guest today is Jennifer Pownall and Fredee B. and Sons, who is known as the Street Writers Team. And like I said, writers is WRIGHTERS. So before the break, Jennifer and Fredee described their journey as to how they reconnected again. after so many years of knowing each other. And Jennifer's message for the brain tumor awareness campaigns, and she's an advocate for that. Like she had just mentioned, that you have to be strong, and whatever God has put here for your purpose on this plane, on the earth we are in. So like I said, I think that's very fascinating, and she's an inspiration for millions out there, and especially for children. And Fredee's journey also of his father's illness taught him also how to be very strong-minded, and to, like I said, whatever you have to face in this life, the ups and downs of life, you have to face it. So, guys, I want to ask you any final thoughts that you both would like to share with our viewers today.
Basically, take a look at us, see what we're doing. We're not spring chickens. we're in the middle of our lives. We're not putting an age on what you can do. We're not putting limits on ourselves through illness or disability.
Just keep moving along.
Keep moving along. Survive. Get through it.
One day at a time.
Don't give up, and never write yourself off.
There's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then we just get
Live and
together and
prove.
keep going.
So, guys, you heard the message from Jennifer and from Fredee. They have a couple of projects coming up in the fall of 2018 and winter of 2019. So if anybody would like to be involved in this, how can they reach you?
I'm on Facebook. I'm actually in a musical called The Uptown, about the Uptown Theater in Philadelphia. So we're looking for sponsors, anybody that wants to be involved. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. I have business cards, but actually, if you message me on Facebook, I do get back to all my messages. I get a lot of them. Don't think I won't get back to you, but within 2 days, I usually get back to people.
Me, I'm really not, I don't get on there as much, which everybody knows that know me on there. That's not something I'm not into. I'm pretty busy doing other things. So that's something like Jan will tell you.
I actually handle that for
Right.
him.
So if you
when
see-
people
right,
try to
you'll
reach
see on
me,
there,
they
right.
also try to reach him. So I make sure he gets the messages as well. So if you contact
Feel
me,
free.
you can get back to both of us.
We'll definitely get back to you, for sure.
Okay. So, guys, I want to thank you, both of you. They came out from Northeast Philadelphia today.
South Philly.
South Philly, excuse me.
It's all right.
So I want to thank you for both of you to coming in. Like I said, best of luck to both of you for
Thank
your
you.
upcoming projects.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And
Appreciate
hopefully I can be in one of your projects.
Sure.
We want you to be.
Fine, we want you to.
Wanted you to be in one, and we're
want you to
going
be.
to keep going.
We
will
got
be
a part for
casting
you.
a
We have
lot
a
of
shrink
our
for you. A shrink part for you.
of our friends.
Be the
so
shrink.
We'll be doing a lot of casting soon.
So, guys, if anybody is an aspiring actor, actress, anybody has experience in crew, whether it's lights, camera, behind the scenes, please do contact Jennifer Pownall. She's on Facebook. Like she just mentioned, she's an extremely busy lady. She works day and night. She doesn't sleep at all.
No, you got that right.
Okay, so you need to reach her or Fred. Please do. And like I said, these are wonderful, phenomenal team, as you can see here. So, guys, have a wonderful day. Take
One more
care,
thing, I'm sorry.
and God bless. And Fredee has one thing to say before we
Listen,
leave.
if you don't have any experience in anything, I never did on any of this stuff, feel free. I mean, just feel free. Even if you never have any experience in this stuff, feel free to come out and do it. I never had anything to do with this. Someone came up to me, asked me to come. I came, and I got picked for the part. And like I said, anybody can do it. If you don't have no experience, just come out. It's worth it.
You just have to show up, guys.
That's it.
Just
That's all you
show
got to
up.
do.
See
No experience.
something in you, you get a chance.
Right.
Yes. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week with a new guest. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.